So guys, hello, how are you? How are you doing so far in this course?
Good.
Anisa, Mayar, Malik, Muhammad Tamer.
I'm good, alhamdulillah. What about you, Mr. Radi?
Fine, thank you very much. Can you just tell me more about your study plan and your progress in the study plan? Are you following the study plan or not?
For sure, I'm following my study plan, and I
You
send
have
it
your
to
own
you.
study plan. Yeah. Okay. Tell us about what you do for your own study
Okay,
plan. Hmm.
first thing I learned, or let me say, I listened to records from Collins' book, and get a new vocabulary. Sorry. Also, I listened to five videos from 6 Minutes English, and I told you their names on also on my study plan. After that, I go to up into Ielts and making only one listening test and one speaking test, and making a quick revision from what we take on Macmillan book.
Great, great. Yes, that's great. Okay, keep up the good work. Yes. Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay. We'll listen to Anisa. What about Muhammad Tamer?
I'm following the study plan of mine, and I nearly finished all the tasks from the beginning of the course.
So you are following the study plan and you're doing your daily assignments as
Yeah,
mentioned in the study plan.
of course.
Okay. And what about Malik?
Also doing the study plan every day, like
Mm,
listening to 6 Minute English and doing like tests and stuff.
good job.
But
Good
I have
job.
a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the tests of the 2026 are 4, and I have finished all of them.
That's good. Thank you very much for that. If you have finished, you can still have extra material from jumpinto.com, the
Like
website I
the
shared with
previous
you.
the previous years.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, you have much material there. So many materials are there, so you can do them.
Okay.
Okay. Who else do we have? Mayar. Maybe Mayar has a problem with the internet.
She left.
Shahd,
Yes.
asking you about your study plan. How is it working with you?
I think it's different from what they are doing because now I'm having final at the university, so I'm trying to focus much on the exams. I actually finished one. That's why I'm late. I'm taking another course in translation in Allison. It's an American platform. Okay, and I'm taking listening and the speaking at the BBC, the
That's
British,
really, yeah, go
and
ahead.
the British Council.
Yes.
Lately, I finished, not finished, it's not like lately, uh, we can say about a few months, I finished a course, like 5 courses in Sailor. It's an American university. In the English level, I finished the 5 and I took a few certifications. So, yeah, I'm focusing on improving myself, inshallah.
That's really, really interesting what you are doing that will improve your language a lot. But still, you need to do real tests as they are just to get the techniques and get yourself used to the types of the questions you find in the
Yeah,
IELTS.
I did. I did one on the British Council. I
Yes.
got B2 intermediate, I think.
I
And
believe your level is more than that. I believe your level you can reach C1.
my problem is with the writing. Like, I'm good at listening and speaking the vocabs, but the writing thing is so. So I'm waiting to finish
That's
my finals.
that's why you need to practice the writing and you're doing these daily exercises. You can every day you can write like an essay and send it to Mr. Muhammad to give you feedback for your writing.
Yesterday, when in the course, I wrote something, and he was like, "Yeah, that's so impressive." It's good, but I'm still not convinced of this.
You know, it's just a matter of knowing the techniques of the IELTS questions.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
I've seen so many students who had like fantastic, great levels and fluency in English, but when it came to the real test, they did not score well, just because they did not train themselves to the kind of the questions they have in the IELTS. More or less, that's a test, and we need to like do tests from real IELTS to get the mood, to get the atmosphere of the IELTS itself, so that you can get a good score.
Okay, but as long as I'm doing a lot of exams, the only grade I get is B2. I don't know why. I'm not improving. I'm not like moving forward.
And which skill do you usually get with B2? Is it listening, reading, or writing?
No, it's writing.
It's only writing.
Yeah. I already found a course, academic writing. Once I finish the finals, I'm gonna take it. I'm not waiting for it.
Okay, when it comes to writing, is it a problem of mechanics, which here like the grammar of writing and punctuation, or the style of writing?
No, it's like whether if this word suit this place or not. Does it work with the context or not?
You know, usually maybe the student maybe he has a good command of English, but he cannot handle the writing task in terms of, you know, when it comes to writing, there are specific elements that should be there. We write like a thesis statement. Do you know the thesis statement, which goes there in the introduction?
Yes,
we should have the introduction, and within the introduction, there should be a thesis statement.
Yeah.
Then we start building our paragraphs. We started the paragraph with a topic sentence, and we give examples and explain.
Yeah. It's like the first sentence in the body.
If you follow this structure with good grammar and mechanics, you will score C1.
It's not this the problem. It's like, for example, there's two words that mean the same. Okay, I'm gonna use one of them in the context. One of them doesn't suit the mean. You know.
So it's like a wrong choice of words.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for all the effort you are doing in this course, and because it's like 11:10, we start right now. We have Omar have just joined. Omar, how are you?
Doing great so far.
Okay, I'm asking about how are you studying and your study plan? Are you following the study plan, or how do you study English in this course?
I'm doing my best when it comes to listening and reading, and I'm searching for an academic writing course, since I noticed that the thing that makes my score pretty low is writing.
Is what? Excuse me, is what? Reading?
No, writing.
Writing. Just the same problem writing. Okay. There is a very good YouTube channel called E2 Ielts. E2 Ielts. Follow that channel. That's the advice for you. Yeah, E2. Yes, E2 Ielts. Figure 2, letter E, and figure 2 Ielts. E2 Ielts. That's a very good YouTube channel. Native speakers doing it and explaining everything related to Ielts. And that's a free channel, by the way.
Can you send us the link?
E2 Ielts. I'm going to write that in the chat for you.
Okay, thank you.
E2 Ielts YouTube channel. I send that for you in the chat. Okay. Okay, so now let's start our session. I'm going to start the session today with listening, sorry. Usually we start with speaking, but this time I'm going to start with listening because I need to do like 2 tests with you today, if we can cover up. Okay, today we are supposed to do test 3, I think. We have finished test 1, test 2, and today we are going to do test 3. I'm going to skip exercises or section 1 and section 2 for you to do at home as homework, and I'm going to do section 3 right now with you in test 3. Section 3 in test 3. Again, for section 1 and section 2, these are like a kind of homework. You can do them at home, and as usual, I send you the audio for this test. But let's jump.
You usually send us reviewing. You usually send us the review.
I sent the audio itself.
Yeah, but so we can review our answers.
Yeah, I'll send the audio. Even I'm going to send the script for the conversation for the review. Yeah. Okay. So for section 3 here, choose 2 letters. We have like a conversation, and we need to choose from these 2 letters. As usual, as I said, or as I told you previously, you need to underline the main or the keywords in the question. Okay, so let's do that together. Here for questions 21 and 22. Which 2 subjects did Martina like best before going to university? So the first thing here, I'm going to listen to a conversation in which a person called Martina is discussing something related to her university. Martina is discussing something related to her university. What we need to do is, what are the 2 things that Martina liked before going to the university? Before going to the university, take care here. So not in the university, but before going to the university. That will be the first thing for 21 and 22. Again, he says choose 2 subjects, not 1. 2 subjects, take care. Then we'll have another part. Complete the summary below, write only 1 word. Do you remember what we did last time? When we discussed filling in the blanks, can someone remind me what we said last time?
Yeah, you told us to pick a word and adapt the actual question.
The first thing is to draw like a mind map or a roadmap. The first thing
try to predict
a roadmap for the exercise. This roadmap is talking about George's experience of the university. So again, the first speaker was Martina, I think. Martina was the first person, and the second person here is George. Both of them are talking about the university. Okay, then we go to the blanks here, and we consider the main word that goes before or after, and as usual, you find the answers with synonyms or after signaling words or transitional words. Do you know signaling words or transitional words? What are the signaling words or signposting words? Signposting words are words like however, so, but, on the other hand,
moving on,
or. So whenever you hear one of the signaling words here, usually the answer is coming directly after the signaling words. Usually you find the answer after the signaling or signposting words.
So usually could also be a signaling word, since it could house an answer after it.
Give you great help. The signaling words give you great help where to find the answer.
It could be like connected words.
Yeah, it's like connected because they are connecting the ideas of the conversation.
Yeah.
It's not like 100% accurate, but it's like 90% accurate. Usually you find the answers after them. Very rarely the answer may be like away of them, but usually it's related to them. So again, we get back to our exercise here. George is studying mechanical engineering, which involves several disciplines. He is finding space the most difficult. Which one is the most difficult? And again, you may hear other words that mean the same meaning like difficult, but not the word difficult itself. It can be something like something he's struggling with. something he find a kind of pain well. So take care of the synonyms. At the moment, his course is only what's about his course at the moment. Also, for the word at the moment, what synonyms can we find for a word like at the moment? I'm asking you about the synonyms for at the moment. What are other synonyms that give the same meaning of at the moment?
Currently.
What word?
Currently.
Now. Right now, that's yes. This is a synonym for at the moment. A word like currently.
At this time, maybe.
At this time, yes. Meanwhile, all of these are synonyms for the word at the moment. Okay.
Or you could just say while or whilst.
Meanwhile, I'll not say while. I say meanwhile, not while. Meanwhile, it's not while. While is different from meanwhile. Meanwhile means at this time.
You could say whilst for like to give an indirect meaning for the moment.
At the moment. While itself is a little bit different from at the moment. I'm asking about the synonyms that refers to at the moment. Okay, for 25, which involves the study of jet space, he is going to study something related to the jet. The jet, it's a kind of a plane. And he thinks there are too many, he would like less of them. Too many, he has a problem here that he would like less of them. What is that thing that he doesn't like? We need it here. Too many what? So let's listen and try to find the answers.
Have 30 seconds to check your answers to part 2. Part 3. You will hear 2 students talking about their university studies. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26.
So I don't see the questions clearly.
Excuse me?
I don't see the questions clearly.
Why don't you see them? Haven't you printed the book? Printed out the book?
Well, I didn't. Well, let's say that the one that I was going to send them the file to print it was sick.
That's okay. Anyway, my advice for you is to print out the material that will help you study better. Okay. Is it clear for you right now?
Yeah, now I see clearly.
Oh, hi, George. How's it going?
Hi, Martina. It's going well. How about you? How's university life?
Well, it's great. Apart from the studying, of course.
Yeah, me too. What are you studying? I seem to remember that you were going to do art. That was your best subject, wasn't it?
No, not really. I just liked the teacher. He was French and had an amazing accent. My favourite subject was history, but I couldn't see what career that would give me.
Oh, right. So what did you...
So what was the first answer here?
French and history.
History. Up till now, it's a history. Listen to the rest of the conversation.
Well, I found it really difficult to decide. I was really good at science, but I must admit, I never really enjoyed studying it. So...
Take care of so. So in the end, listen.
In the end, I decided to opt for English, which was my second favourite subject.
which was my second favorite
English.
subject. So that is the answer to be history and English. Okay.
And I thought it would be more useful to me than studying anything else. So that's what I'm doing. How are you finding university?
Well, it's a bit of a challenge, I suppose.
Are you finding it difficult?
Well, some of it. I'm doing mechanical engineering, which is really interesting, but it covers quite a lot of areas, like materials science, machine design, physics, and of course, mechanics. And they're all fine, but it's maths that I'm struggling with.
It's what that he's struggling with?
Math.
Yes. Do you notice the word struggling with? Do you notice the word struggling with?
Yeah, the most difficult.
Most difficult. So the right answer here is math. That's how important synonyms are in Ielts.
Yes.
Not important.
It's a lot harder than it was at school.
I can believe it. It all sounds very difficult to me. But then I never was very good at mechanical things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Well, not at the moment. Currently.
He started talking about at the moment and said currently. So you expect his answer after. Let's listen. These are signing words or signposting words that refer to the answer or indicate the way of the answer. So here, once you hear the word currently, you should pay close attention to the conversation right now. Usually you find
things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Well, not at the moment. Currently, it's nearly all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
It's all about
theory.
Theory, yes, theory. Yeah, theory, yeah, theory.
I guess you need to start with that so that you can get a grasp of the concepts and learn a few facts before you start putting it into practice. It must be a lot different to the course that I'm taking.
Yes, but in a few weeks, we'll be having a lot more practical experience. In fact, I've got a great assignment this term.
Started talking about the assignments. He will soon have an assignment, so take care of the coming text.
Working on jet engines, which means I'll be going on a few field trips to a nearby airport.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecturers are very knowledgeable, and I learn a lot from them. But we also have a lot of seminars, and I find with so many people expressing their views, it can get quite frustrating. It would be better if we didn't have so many of those.
Yeah.
What's frustrating? So what's the answer for 25 and 26?
Too many courses?
For 25, it's jet engines.
Yes, the jet engines, yes. Jet engine. And for 25, for 26 here.
Seminars. And for 26, it's seminars.
Seminars.
Yes. Seminars, yeah.
But I did not know how to write that. لما أنا كاتبها أنا مش عارفة أكتبها أصلا. كلمة أول مرة أسمعها مش بعرف أكتبها كتابة.
Listen to them. I'm going to repeat that part again for you.
Yes, please.
We have a lot of lectures, and that's all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
I guess you need to start with that so that you can get a grasp of the concepts and learn a few facts before you start putting it into practice. It must be a lot different to the course that I'm taking.
Yes, but in a few weeks, we'll be having a lot more practical experience. In fact, I've got a great assignment this term working on jet engines, which means I'll be going on a few field trips to a nearby airport.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecturers are very knowledgeable and I learn a lot from them, but we also have a lot of seminars, and I find with so many people expressing their views, it can get quite frustrating. It would be better if we didn't have so many of those.
Yes, it's the same for me.
Okay, move on, going to the second section of section 2, the second part of section 2, I mean here. Let's, before we listen to the conversation, let's highlight the main...
Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
Before we listen, let's highlight the key vocabulary here in each question. Martina thinks that the students at her university are. So what is Martina's opinion of the students at her university? George hopes that his tutor will help him. How will his tutor help him? For George, what does Martina do? We will see.
It's usually going to be B.
We will see. We will still need to listen to the conversation to get the answer. What does Martina know about her first assignment? What does Martina know about her assignment? And George would like to live. George, where would George like to live? Okay, so these are the main questions here. So again, in the real test, try to quickly go through the STEM question itself, the STEM of the questions themselves before you listen to the conversation. That will help you greatly find the right answer. Again, first question, Martina thinks that the students in her university are what? Listen.
How are the students at your place?
Well, I haven't really met anyone yet. They all seem a bit quiet.
Perhaps they're working hard. They don't appear to be very studious here, but they are very friendly. I must say.
Have you noticed the word but?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they are what?
Very friendly.
Friendly. Friendly means what?
Sociable.
But they're energetic.
Friendly means energetic?
No.
Friendly.
Sociable.
Friendly means sociable. But they are sociable. Very friendly means sociable here. That is the importance of the the signposting words or signaling words, the word but, and friendly means sociable.
Yes.
But the word but could give an opposite meaning since
yes,
but means
Yusuf, yeah, you are right. You are totally right, Yusuf. But I told you last time, stick to the context. Stick to the context of the question. Okay, sure. Here we move to 28.
I've been doing a lot of sitting around and chatting over the last week or so.
Well, that's good. The only person I've spoken to really is my tutor. He's very approachable and seems to understand how difficult it can be starting university.
It's good to have someone you can talk to, and he may help you meet other students.
Actually, that doesn't bother me. I'm bound to get to know some people sooner or later. It's more a question of finding out what I need to do, where to go, and so on. I hope he can help me with that.
Oh.
He can help him with what?
University.
He said he can help me with where to go, what to do, something like that.
Yes.
Settling in.
It's where to go and what to do. So it refers to which meaning here? Is it lose his shyness or settle? Yes, that's a settling in the university.
That's settling in, yeah.
Oh, I would have thought so. Well, we certainly have a lot of work ahead of us. It seems like a long time, doesn't it? Studying for 3 years.
Yes, it does. But I'm sure it'll go quickly. You know, I'm really dreading the first assessment.
Yes. For the course I'm doing, we have to hand our first one in at the end of next month.
Really?
When should she hand in the assignment?
The end of next month.
Next month. So Martina knows what. Or the deadline.
The
Deadline.
That refers to the deadline. Yes.
So, have you got the topic yet?
No, but we'll get it soon. I'm not sure how much we have to write yet. Not too much, I hope.
I know what you mean. And it's hard to study, especially where I am now.
Oh, where are you living?
I'm living in a hall of residence. I thought that would be a good idea, as there'd be a lot of people around. But I'm fine.
Notice but. What he is going to say after but?
Finding it a bit noisy. I can see that I'm going to have problems when I really need to get down to some work.
So, I guess...
So, take care of so.
You need to be somewhere on your own then?
Yes. Well, I do like to have some people around me, so I'd prefer to live with a family somewhere.
That's his answer. He prefers
with a host family.
With the host family.
Yeah, it will be a host family.
Yes.
House, not too far from the university.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes, thanks. And good luck to you as well. Oh, I have to dash now. I've another lecture in 10 minutes. Bye for now.
Bye.
That's the importance of synonyms and signaling words. Okay, let's move now to section 4.
Is this an exaggerated example, or is it a real world
It's a real test. This is a real test.
A real IELTS test?
Yeah. All the exercises here in this course are taken from real tests.
Interesting.
Okay, for section 4 here, write one word only. You know, for section 4, the whole section is in just one go. You listen to all of it as one block in one go. They do not divide it into 2 sections like the other sections, or they do not divide it into 2 parts like the other sections. Here, you listen to all of the exercise in just one go.
Yeah.
That's a little bit longer than the other exercises. Okay, let's do like a mind. Can someone give us like a mind map or a road map for exercise 4? What are the outlines of exercise 4? Or section 4, I mean here. It's about what? And divided into what parts?
Divided into how they will be?
No, I'm asking about if you looked at section 4 here. What is the conversation going to be about what? That's number 1.
Presentation making.
Presentation, okay? It's a presentation. And the second question is, how will the lecture be divided? How will the presentation here be divided? How will the speaker divide his presentation or his lecture? He will talk first about what?
Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. Most important consideration for initial thoughts. That's the first part. Yes. After he finishes that, he moves to what?
Design.
He will talk about the design of the presentation.
Yes.
The design of the presentation. Then, for presenting, during the presentation, he's going to give advice to do during the presentation.
Yes.
And questions and interruptions. That will happen at the end. Questions and interruptions.
Yes.
It's very important to do that, because if you missed any part of the conversation here, you can move on quickly to the second part instead of missing the whole exercise. Suppose that suppose that I missed the first part here, the initial thoughts. Then I found the speaker talking about the presentation or talking about the question. That means that I missed this part. And instead of stucking where I am, I should move on and catch the rest of the exercise. Okay? Listen.
Definitely.
Okay. Listen and find your answers.
That is the end of part 3. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to part 3.
I guess it's talking about the last question.
Which question?
Why he is giving us 3 seconds for this question or the last one?
Giving 3 seconds for which question? Sorry. He's
He
moving
said in the
to
chat.
4.
Yeah. Yeah,
said-
I'm.
I couldn't get that. He's now moving to question 4.
Okay. I misunderstood. Sorry.
Part 4.
You will hear someone talking about creating a presentation. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Is the voice on or not? I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's giving you like less than a minute to prepare yourself for section 4.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe we can read the questions.
You're supposed to be going to go through questions before you listen right now.
Yes. Can you scroll down a little?
Listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Can you scroll down a little for the rest of the questions?
Okay. That's why I advised you to print it out. Okay, listen right now.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. You've all been given an assignment for your sociology course, which will involve giving a presentation to the rest of the group. And so today, I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to prepare your presentations. This should help you with your current assignment, but a lot of the principles I'll be putting across will be general principles which will, of course, help you with all your future presentations. So first of all, the most important thing to consider is your audience. And in this instance, your audience are the other students in your group. There are 3 points to bear in mind. Firstly, you need to ask yourself what they need to know. Secondly, it's useful to consider whether they'll be supportive or not.
What is the answer here?
Supportive.
Yes, supportive. Yes, supportive or not. How supportive they will be, supportive or not.
And thirdly, will it be a small group, say 3 or 4, a moderate gathering of 20 or so people, as for your current assignment, or will there be hundreds of people? Having said all that, what I'm about to tell you will apply equally to any audience. So, how do you structure your presentation? Right at the beginning, you should tell them something that forces them to pay attention. This could be something
forces them to
pay attention.
Forces them to pay attention. It's the same meaning like draws the audience's attention. Draws and force, synonyms. And end with, then end with next what? End with next.
Surprising or even shocking, but it needs to be relevant. After that, you need a list of items or topics showing them what you'll be covering, rather like an agenda. And then the main part of the presentation will follow. This main part will be the detailed information you'll be presenting and could include facts, statistics, personal experiences, etc. After this, you should summarize what you've presented and close with what I call next steps.
Very clear.
Next steps.
Steps. Yes, next steps. He used the word close and the close with. Close with is end with. Next steps. Then he will move to the design.
For this assignment, you could simply point the group to other sociology reference material. In other cases, you may want to suggest some actions that people can take. Now, what about the design of the slides for your laptop? Well, the important thing here is to be consistent. You need to have
It's to be
The
consistent.
important thing here is to
Consistent.
be
Consistent.
consistent. To be consistent.
the same type of font and use the same color and size for the same elements. For example, all headers need to look the same. All bullet points need to be presented in the same way. And don't just stick to words. Bring the presentation to life by adding graphics. These could be in several forms, such as pictures.
Yes, adding words and graphics.
Graphics. Adding graphics.
Flowcharts, diagrams, histograms, and so on. And so let's move on now to presenting. You have your presentation prepared and you're ready to start. Well, it's important to give a good impression from the start. So take 3 deep breaths, look at the audience, no matter how frightening they may be, and be enthusiastic and energetic. As you go through the presentation, remember to provide some variety in the way you speak. So, for example, you can talk fairly rapidly for information that may be familiar, but then slow down for more unfamiliar sections. And change your tone as you speak.
Tone.
Very speed and tone.
Yeah.
Tone, because he is the instructions were to use just one word. The instructions were to use just one word. So here, very speed and the tone. Tone of your speech.
Don't keep it at the same level all the way through. As I mentioned, look at your audience. A good tip is to pick people out and look at them for around 5 seconds. Not looking at the audience gives the impression that you're either not interested in them or terrified of them. Looking too long at one particular person may make them feel rather uncomfortable. There may be points in your presentation that you want your audience to really absorb. And in order to make important points stand out, you may consider adding silence right after.
It's very clear. Adding what?
Silence.
Silence. Adding silence.
It will give people time to reflect on what you've just said. Also, you may be presenting complicated ideas or technical details, but try to keep everything as simple as possible. Use simple words and as few as possible. And be clear. If you say something like, "This appears to be," it implies uncertainty. So using weak verbs such as appears, seems, could
Verbs.
be, etc., needs to be avoided. I'll just finish off with a few thoughts on questions and interruptions from the audience. You may choose to invite questions from the audience as you go, or ask them to wait until the end. Either way, questions should be encouraged, as it provides you with some feedback on how interested the audience is and how well they're understanding you. When a question is asked, you need to provide an answer that is as accurate as possible. So initially, my tip is to repeat it.
Initially, which is first. My tip is to be. I said to be repeated. Should be so you should repeat it.
This will ensure you have heard it correctly and will give you a few seconds to gather your thoughts. Interruptions, on the other hand, can be unwelcome, and you may get them for a variety of reasons. It's likely, however, that there's something in your presentation that's unclear or confusing. So my advice is to reduce problems by...
Reduce problems, which is minimize problems. Reduce, that's the same meaning to minimize. Minimize what? Listen carefully.
Reading through your presentation beforehand.
He said reading through your presentation beforehand. But reading through presentation beforehand, that's like 4 words, 4 or 5 words. And the instructions here is to use just 1 word. So listen for another word that can be the answer, a more suitable answer.
And predicting potential points which could cause interruptions. You may then want to change that part of your presentation. In your presentation that's unclear or confusing. So my advice is to reduce problems by reading through your presentation beforehand and predicting potential points which could cause interruptions.
What do you think? Predicting. By predicting them. Minimize interruptions by predicting them.
Although I find this not the best way, because I took a presentations course, I find the best way to be muting them.
Yusuf, we are not discussing opinions here. We are just doing a test. We are just filling in a missing blank as we hear it. But this is not a discussion point.
Predicting here is like anticipating.
Predicting. He said predicting. Do not write anticipating, or do not write inner synonyms. Do not write the word that you listen. Write the word that you just heard in the conversation. Write the word that you just
I mean,
heard.
they have the same meaning, so?
Excuse me?
They have the same meaning, right?
The same meaning, but it will be marked incorrect for you. It will be marked incorrect for you if you wrote a synonym.
Yeah, I just asked.
Okay, if you wrote a synonym, that will be incorrect. You have to write the word you heard. So the word here, the right word here would be predicting.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I tried to predict some answers for this question before listening.
Just a moment, please. Just a moment. I'm coming. Just a moment, please.
Okay.
انا بعمله بالتدريج، يعني مش عاوز احط منها. لا حطها وبعدين لما تخلص منه حط في كوبايه.
Yes, I'm back. What was your question?
I tried before you played the sound to predict some answers for this question.
That's great.
Yeah, and I got maybe 3 of them right, and else are not.
Okay, making guessing or prediction before listening, that's a good strategy to find the right answer. But once you heard the conversation, you have to stick to the word that you heard.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay. Most welcome. Okay, that was the end for test 3. As for section 1 and 2, I'm going to leave them for you. You do them at home, and I'll send you the audio for you. Usually, sections 1 and 2 are the easiest.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, is the British Council test you told us to do for the entry the real IELTS test, or what?
Again, what about the British Council?
The British Council test you told us is required for entry. The one I got a 555 on.
I told you it's one of entry for what?
Entry into this course.
I did not do the admission tests. It was not me who did the admission test for you.
I know, but
they were the organizers of the course, not me.
I know, but is it the real IELTS test?
In fact, I did not see the admission test, so I cannot say here.
No, this
it's
test
a British
is just to know your
Council.
level.
Anyway, the tests I'm doing with you right now are real IELTS tests.
You know, I have been studying English since I was like 10-year-old, and it's been 3 years since then. I have seen some improvement.
That's fantastic. That's good.
Mm.
You say you have seen improvement, or you say you haven't seen an improvement?
I have seen improvement.
That's good. You have seen improvement. That's good. Your level is really.
Am my speaking improved? I just got sixes all across the board, but now I'm getting sevens, maybe 8, maybe 7.5. So I'm
Yes,
seeing
the more you practice, the better you will be. The more you practice, the better you will be. That's it. Okay,
Also,
so
you haven't tested me about my study plan. You haven't tested me about my study plan. I'm following through. I'm pushing through, which sometimes is hard. I study more
fine.
days than other, but I always study. Sometimes I don't have time to write what I studied in the day, so I write what I studied
It's great.
the next day.
That's really great. Yes. If you cannot give it
It
in
became a
speaking, you
part of
can
my
give your answer
routine.
in writing. That's good.
It became a part of my routine.
Yes, that's right. Yes, the more you develop a daily routine for yourself for studying, the better you will be, for sure. Thank you very much for your effort. Yes.
Also, one more fact. I basically don't take English classes since I was an 11-year-old. It's been 2 years since then.
That's fine. Okay, so let's move, guys, to Unit 3 for our speaking. Read the dialogue and answer the questions. We have a dialogue here between a customer and a call center, and we need to answer the questions. I'm going to have two of you to read the dialogue. Let's have Malik and Anisa. Malik, you will be the customer, and Anisa will be the call center. Malik, go ahead.
I bought this camera from you over the internet, and when it arrived, it was damaged.
Anisa?
Okay. Oh dear, I'm sorry about that. What exactly was wrong with it?
Well, first of all...
Okay. So what is this conversation about? If I asked Shahd, what is this conversation about?
It's about online buying.
Something, a camera. Yeah. Okay, so it's about something the customer bought a camera and he has a problem with his camera. Our task right now is to think about an answer for these questions. Is it safe to shop over the internet? Be ready to give answers. Now, just hold on. I'll give you time to think, then I'll pick up any person to share with us. Is it safe to shop over the internet? What do you think the main effects of internet shopping are? Have you bought anything over the internet? If not, would you? Have you ever bought anything which was damaged, and what did you do? Think about the answers for these questions, and I'll have each one of you sharing the answers for one of these questions.
I'm already ready.
I prefer to wait just 1 minute. I prefer to wait just 1 minute, then I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
1 moment. When I said I'm already ready, I found it's a rhyme. Like even when I'm trying to be ready, I'm ready.
Okay, if you are ready with one question, be ready with the rest of the questions. You can think about the rest of the questions.
I'm ready with all.
Great, that's fine. Okay, wait for the others to be ready.
I'm ready to participate.
Okay, who is ready? If a person ready, please raise up your hand. Noor. Okay, Noor. Is it safe? Is it safe to shop over the internet? Or we take Noor for the first question. No, Noor al-Huda.
Okay. Internet shopping is not that safe but at least if you brought something damaged, you can refund it in some applications. So I can say that the safeness level is medium.
Okay, good. Omar. Omar, do you have?
So shopping on the internet is not it's not that safe, but if you buy from trusted if you buy from trusted shops, it would be very safe and cost and it doesn't consume that much time.
Okay, let's discuss here how to structure a talk for such a point or a topic, guys. Let's structure a talk. How to I mean here to prepare like a template to handle or address the answer of this question. How can we structure our talk here? Can somebody share with me your ideas? My question is how to structure a talk for the answer.
I can.
Yusuf.
All right. So when you start with the answer, first of all, do not repeat the question. This will be marked as uncertainty.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good point.
Second of all, when you're speaking, try to organize what you're speaking about into 4 or more bullet points.
What are these? What are these 4 bullet points?
Bullet points are like
what are the elements? What are the 4 elements that you advise your colleagues to follow?
For example, if you have a question like, is it safe to shop over the internet? The Ielts test gives you 2 minutes to answer. The first bullet point is your main answer. Then the second is why an answer. Then a personal experience. Then finally you mark the end with a few tips. These are the 4 bullet points for Ielts.
Yes, good job. It's like if you'd like to give like a prolonged speech, when you are going to answer any questions, start by giving like a general intro about the topic you are talking about. Give like a general sentence first. Is it safe to shop over the internet? You can start by saying something, talking generally about shopping in general. Some people like shopping on the internet, while others like going to the shops themselves and so on. So I start like in a general introduction. Then give direct answer to your question. Give a direct answer to your question. In my opinion, or to my mind, I think that shopping over the internet is totally safe. Okay, that's a direct answer to my question. And explain why do you think it's safe, as Yusuf has just put it. Answer why. Why do you think that if your opinion is shopping is safe online, say why. Why is it safe online? And give an example. Give an example. All personal tips or advice.
Can I give an example about an activity about what I just said? Like an answer with the way I just said?
Okay, you can give an example okay, go. Can you elaborate your point more?
All right. Elaboration, I will just answer the question, and you should write notes. First of all, the question says, is it safe to shop over the internet? Now, for my answer. No, I do not think shopping over the internet is safe. While cybersecurity confirms that it's safe, some people just have some paranoia towards internet shopping. Yeah. Considering the internet is kind of new and not all people have trust in the internet, there are some seniors on the planet or on the internet that do not trust putting in credit card information into shopping websites. Although some shopping websites could be scams and steal your money, from a personal experience, my mom, when I was a kid, was trying to buy me a pair of Crocs to like walk around in when I was just starting to walk. So she went on Amazon and of course put in credit card information. When the shipment got shipped, it was really tiny for my feet, like
Great.
unbelievably tiny. This
Okay.
is
Great, Yusuf. Thank you very much for that, your elaborated answer. And guys, this elaboration of your answer or that elaborated answer is your key to a good score in speaking. If you speak or give prolonged answer and you draw on and give more details about your answer without noticeable pauses in your speech, that's a definite key for scoring more than 7. More than 7 in the Ielts. You can get more than that. Okay, that's a good thing. But here, what about the personal example that Yusuf have just said? Is it okay to share personal examples or not? Is it okay to share personal examples or not? That's my question
yes.
for you.
Is there
For sections one,
okay.
for sections 1 and sections 2. For this,
talked about holidays.
okay,
Yes,
okay, listen to me, guys. For sections 1 and sections 2, in speaking, it's okay to mention personal things, no problem with that. But for section 3, you talk in general. For section 3, it's usually you are talking in abstract words. You are describing what's happened for most of the people, not about for you personally. So in section 3, speak in general, do not give it personally in section 3. But it's okay for sections 1 and 2.
Unless it's asking you about something personal, like
He will not ask you personal. He will not ask you personal questions in section 3. You will not be asked personal questions in section 3. Section 3 is about discussion in general.
About a park I visited. I once got asked about a personal holiday, so I had to talk about
okay, for a party you went to, if I'm asking you in section 3, it will be something like do people enjoy parties with friends or parties with families? Something like that.
Then you cannot add something
do people, not do you.
You cannot find
I
an
will
opportunity.
do you. I will say do people. So again, my advice for you for section 3, your discussion should be like more in general. Okay, thank you very much for that. Then we move to the second point. What do you think the main effects of internet shopping are? Who is ready, Omar? What do you think the main effects of internet shopping are? Omar, go ahead.
The safety of shopping over internet is the most debated things on social media. Some people say that it's pretty safe because you don't need to go to markets by yourself, which sometimes may be located in shady places. And on the other side, people suggest not buying from online since you can examine the product yourself, not waiting for a shipment, then opening it, then trying it, then requesting a refund if it wasn't the if it didn't satisfy you.
Good. Okay.
But my main answer, it's kind of safe if you chose the right sites such as Amazon, Noon, etc. Those two companies are, let's say, the dominant when it comes to online shopping since they're more safe and reliable, and they have a lot of discounts. Let me tell you what. Since Amazon is it's commonly known among the. Just wait a minute. Let me rephrase it.
Okay.
Got it. So
not give an actual ball.
Yusuf, please not interrupt me. Okay.
I give an advice, not interrupt you.
Okay. Go on, Omar.
Okay, so let me explain why I said that internet shopping is safe. Common websites like Amazon are known for their reliability, since they have a lot of how to say it. They're widely known. They're widely known in the world. They're widely known and they're more reliable. From my personal experience and from people's ratings, and overall, that should verify the accuracy of my answer. One of my personal experiences when I bought my webcam, it was for £500, and I remember that although it broke, it still functioned.
Thank you very much for that answer, Omar. Because we still I need to give the chance for the other people to be engaged in this exercise with us or to share with us. So thank you very much for that.
Okay, can I
moving on to letter C? Who is ready for Malik? Letter C. Have you bought anything over the internet?
So yes, I have bought computer accessories online, such as a microphone, a mouse, headphones, and webcam. The shopping process was simple, and the products arrived on time and in good condition. So I would definitely shop online again.
Great. So notice here how Malik ended his speech. He said, "Definitely, I'm going to do that again." So he's giving like a personal reflection here. Okay, thanks for that. Letter D. Have you ever bought anything which was damaged, or what did you do? Who is ready to share the answer for letter D? If you are ready, please raise up your hand. Raise your hand, please. Put up your hand. Shahd.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. Have you ever bought anything which was damaged, and what did you do?
It wasn't damaged. It was like I brought a dress. It was the wrong size. So yeah, I called her and she was so lovely. Actually, she was like, "It's okay. We're gonna bring you the right size," and everything finished so good. She was so kind.
So, do you consider buying online again or not?
Yeah, I do actually. Because you know, nowadays, you're not always in the mood, and maybe you have a lot of things to focus on, so you do not have the time to go in the shop and buy clothes for occasions or events or anything. So you just be online. Okay, knock, knock, knock. We are done. So that's it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so moving on to exercise 2. From the following four options, which three problems did you think the customer listed? The customers that we have just read about. Which of these four problems the customer listed? Do you think that the lens is scratched? Do you think that there is something wrong with the lid? Do you think that the lens cover is missing? Do you think that the zoom lens doesn't work? Which do you think are the problems of that customer? It's a kind of guessing.
Can I?
Yeah?
I think the zoom lens doesn't work and the lens is scratched.
Yeah, maybe. What about there's something wrong with the lid? Do you think is it his problem?
Yeah, it's also a problem for a camera, of course.
It's also a problem for a camera. Is it an important thing?
Yeah, for the light.
I think there is also the lens cover is missing, and I think in the camera there is no lid, right?
Yeah.
No, there is.
It's like a cap.
It gives the flash.
It's like a cap, camera cap, not lid.
What is camera cap?
A cap is like that. It gives the same meaning like lid, but usually we say the camera cap, not the camera lid. It's like the cover.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it was just a simple talk here. Let's move on to section 3. Which of the following materials below can be categorized as cloth, and which is metal, and which are man-made, and which are natural? Again, we have like 4 categories here out of these words. Some of them refers to clothes, some of them refer to metal, some of them are man-made, and some are natural. So starting with cloth, which of these items refer to cloth?
Can I?
We have Noor, Omar, and Yusuf raising their hands. Mayar, can you hear us, Mayar?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Mayar. Which of these are let's take the first one, fur. Is it something natural or man-made or clothes, or what do you think, or fur?
No, it's natural.
Yeah, that's a natural material. That's natural. What about gold?
It's also natural.
Gold is natural. Do you think? It's a metal.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a metal. That's a metal. Gold is a metal. Yes, it's a metal. Anyway, that's a metal. Refers to a metal here. Cotton.
Okay. Cotton is cloth.
Maybe cloth, yes. Wood.
Wood
is like
natural materials.
Wood is not metal. Wood is not metal, but it's a natural material. Natural material, like fur, but not metal. Yeah. Linen. Linen is a cloth.
Yeah,
linen
cloth.
refers to cloth. Polyester.
It's like a kind of cotton or something.
Okay. Mayar, go on. Polyester. Polyester. What do you think of polyester?
I think it's a metal.
No, polyester is not natural.
That's
man-made.
Man-made.
Man-made. Polyester is a man-made. And aluminum.
Metal.
Aluminum, that's a metal. Yes. Silk.
Cloth.
Cloth. Yeah.
Cloth.
Brass.
Man-made.
This is a metal.
But it's a man-made one.
It's a man-made metal, but it's still a metal because we are referring to the metals here. Brass is a metal.
You
Glass.
could pick. It would be both man-made and metal, right?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, man-made metal. Yeah. Glass.
Man-made.
Glass is man-made. Plastic.
Man-made.
Tin.
Natural. Metal.
Tin, that's a metal. And leather.
That's
natural material. Steel.
Cloth.
Steel is a man-made metal or a metal. Okay, the purpose of this exercise is just to get or to learn some new vocabulary related to materials, whether man-made or natural or whatever. That's the purpose of this exercise. Okay, moving on to the shapes. We're going on exercise 4. We learn vocabulary to describe the shapes of things or objects. The first shape here, something may be spherical, rectangular in shape, square, circular, oval, and spiral. And my question for you is, use any of these words in a sentence of your own. Use any of these words in a sentence of your own. For example, football is spherical. I can say football is spherical.
All right.
Give an example for a rectangular thing.
A door is rectangular.
Which one?
A door is rectangular.
Yeah, I can say the door, the room door is rectangular. Okay. Square.
A table is square.
The tabletop is a square. Yes, this tabletop is a square. Circular.
Man's face is circular.
What is circular?
The man's face.
The man's face is circular. Okay, and you can also talk about, yeah, you're right, but I prefer something like if we described a CD or DVD. What's the description of a CD disc or DVD? It's circular. Okay. Circular. Oval.
As a planet is oval.
Planet Earth is oval. Okay.
Or an
An
egg.
egg is oval. Yes, the egg is oval. Yeah, spiral.
We can
The
say
milk
the
galaxy or
the galaxy
spiral.
The snail's shell.
Listen to Muhammad Tamer. Muhammad, spiral.
The snail's shell has the spiral shape.
The snail's shell is spiral.
Can we
Okay.
say the galaxy shape, how it looks?
The galaxy shape
Yeah.
is the galaxy shape, is it spiral?
Yes. Can we? Because
No,
it's
I'm not
the
sure.
same
I'm
shape
not
how it
sure.
looks like.
In physics, I don't know. I do not know in physics is it correct or not.
Okay.
But I can describe a physics thing like my home staircase. The staircase of my house is a spiral. I can say the staircase of this building is a spiral. Something
Okay.
like, or this shopping mall has a spiral staircase. Okay, so we learned now spiral, oval, circular, square, rectangular, and spherical, and we used them in sentences. Okay, for exercise 5 here, I need one of you to describe something without mentioning its name. You just describe the thing, and we will try to guess what you are talking about. Again, we are going to talk about something and give the descriptions. Maybe you answer our questions, but at the end, it's us who should guess what is that thing. Do not mention its name.
All right.
Okay, take like a minute. Take like a minute to think about something and write the description of it. Then I choose someone to share with us. We will hold on for just 1 minute for every person to be ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, just hold on.
Can I begin?
No, just wait for a moment for the other people to be ready.
All right, but when they're ready, can I begin?
Yusuf, I'm just trying to give the chance for every person with us to take part in the conversation because we are 13 people here. The participants are like more than 10 people or 13 people, so I'm just trying to give a chance for every person to talk.
Sure.
Okay, we start with Rital. Rital, ready?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Rital, you are going to describe something and we'll try to guess what is it, but do not mention its name. Go ahead.
I bought this small object recently. It has an oval shape and it's made of plastic. I use it to listen to my lectures and audio files on my phone without making any noise in the room. What is it?
What is it, guys?
Earbuds.
Earphones.
Is it a headphone?
Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, is that
Headphones.
it is.
Okay, thank you very much, Rital. Thanks, Rit. Hatem.
It's a spherical thing and has a several A's in sports.
What?
Again.
It's spherical. Spherical. It's a spherical thing.
Used for what?
It's has several areas in sports. You
Okay,
can
do you
play
use it for what?
with it.
What do you use it for?
You can play with it and with your friends.
Ball?
It's a spherical.
A football.
Yes, it's a football.
Okay, thanks. Alaa.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Few days ago, I put a circular CD online. I want to watch a show in the holiday because I really like to watch cartoon movies. So I bought it. It was a really good experience, and I watched it. So I was enjoying my time. So I was really happy.
What do you think is that, guys?
She already said it. It's a DVD.
CD.
Correct? Is that correct, Ala?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so now let's move on to exercise 6, guys. You may hear a conversation between a customer and shop assistant matches a complaint about the objects from 1 to 8 with the product's details from A to H. Again, these are like a complaints for things people bought. We need to match the object with the complaint related to it. If I'm going to do the first one for you as an example or as a model, I bought this software CD and it won't work. I bought this software CD and it won't work. Okay, so here I believe it will be matched with okay. I get an error message and it just keeps jamming in the machine. It just keeps jamming in the machine. That will refer to a CD that won't work. I bought this software CD and it won't work. I got an error message and it just keeps jamming in the machine. So 1 will be matched with G. For letter 2, for sentence 2, there is something wrong with the frame of my sunglasses. There is something wrong with the frame of my sunglasses. What do you think?
The arms are too tight.
Yes, the arms are too tight. The arms. I can't get the new TV to work properly.
E. The picture only appears in black and white.
Yes, the picture only appears in black and white. I'm ringing to complain about the vase you sent. I'm ringing to complain about the vase you sent before.
When it arrived, it was
completely
shattered.
Shattered, yes. The vase is completely shattered. The box had a sticker with "Handle with care" on it, but it was torn.
And it has just fallen apart.
And when I looked inside, the content was crushed and broken.
When I looked inside, the content were crushed and broken.
Yeah.
When I looked inside, here the box had a sticker with "Handle with care" on it, but it was torn. And when I looked inside, the contents were crushed and broken. Okay, this PC monitor won't switch on.
I get an error message.
This PC monitor won't switch on.
When it arrived, the cover was dry.
I think the connection is loose.
The connection is loose. Yes, the connection of this monitor is loose. It won't switch on because the connection is loose. I washed this jumper, number 7.
And it has just fallen apart.
Yes, when I washed this jumper, it has just fallen apart.
You can wash a jumper.
Jumper is like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, don't wash it. Air sprays are better.
That's why it has just fallen apart. That's the problem.
Yep.
Okay, the book got here on time, but it was damaged.
When it arrived, the cover
was ripped.
Yes. Which letter is that? When
C.
When it arrived, the cover was ripped. The cover was ripped. That's okay. So what do we learn from this exercise?
That maybe some words can lead to the meaning.
How to express our complaints and describe the problems with the objects that we get.
Yes.
That's what we learn here. We learn a word like ripped, falling apart, something jamming in a machine or so on.
Yes.
Okay. Again, still the same exercises and the same learning expressions about how to express the problems that we face when we buy anything. We have some adjectives or words here: wobbly, ripped, uncomfortable, snapped, jammed, cracked, stretched, twist, faded, and leaking. Again, wobbly, ripped, uncomfortable, snapped, jammed, cracked, scratched, twisted, faded, and leaking. If you bought trousers, the object that I bought is trousers. And I found that the trouser leg. What is the problem, or what can be the problem of the trouser leg? What do you think?
Ripped.
Yes, it will be ripped. Let me write. So the problem here, I can say it's ripped. Okay. What about the food blender? What about the food blender bowl? The bowl of the food blender is what?
Cracked.
Huh? Jammed? Not jammed. How is it jammed?
Cracked.
Cracked for glass. Okay.
I thought the entire blender was jammed, not the bowl.
Jammed, you mean?
The food
okay.
blender.
Anyway, food blender, what about leaking? It may be leaking liquids or juice.
The bowl cannot leak because it's in the bottom and it can only leak from the top.
If it has a crack, it will leak. Sometimes there's like a rubber plastic strip. If it's not there, it will leak.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, leave it till the end, no problem. Backpack zip, what's the problem with that?
Jammed?
This one is the jammed one. You cannot move it. This is the jammed one and you cannot move it.
There's too many zipper inside.
And you cannot move it, so it's jammed. It's stucking and you cannot move it. Jumper color.
Faded.
The color fades. The color will fade, yeah. Mirror glass.
Cracked.
Cracked. Yes.
Sandals leaking.
Type. Sandals strap.
Ripped.
Yes. In fact, we describe the sandals strap as snapped. It's like damaged. The sandals strap, it's like the strap of the sandals are damaged, snapped. What about CD service?
Scratched.
That's scratched. What about bicycle seat?
Uncomfortable.
What about the memory stick prong? The prong of the memory stick. The prong of the memory stick. What's the problem with that? What can be the fault of it?
Twisted. Wobbly, I guess.
No, not wobbly. It's twisted. The prong of the memory stick is twisted. But the table leg.
That's
wobbly, which is like moving or shaking unsteadily, so it's wobbly. That leads us to the food blender bowl was leaking. What's the only word left here? Leaking.
All right.
That one is leaking. Okay. I'm going to have each one of you just read or make a sentence of each of these phrases or words. Like you say, I bought trousers and their leg was ripped. Just to make any sentence, make up any sentence.
No.
Okay, we'll start with Rital. Make up any sentence of the word food, blender, bowl, and leaking. Rital. Rital is not ready. Let's have Shahd.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's get back to Rital. Go ahead, Rital.
I bought a trousers, but when I arrived it, the leg was ripped.
The bowl was?
She was doing A, not B.
You are doing A again. So say, okay, can you repeat your sentence?
I bought a trousers online, but when it arrived, I found the leg was ripped.
Ripped. Was ripped. The pronunciation is ripped. Take care of the pronunciation, okay? Ripped with T sound, ripped. Okay, thanks. Okay, we have Hatem. For me, the word leaking.
I bought a car and I choose the word or you choose the word.
No, make up a sentence using the word leaking. If you would like to use this word, it's okay. If you would like to come up with a sentence of your own, that's also okay.
So I choose a wobbly word. So I bought a car and the wheel is wobbly.
Which word used?
I bought wobbly.
I asked you to use the word leaking. Leaking in a sentence.
Leaking. I bought a barrel and it was leaking.
Okay. Let's have Noor using the word jammed. Jammed in a sentence, Noor. Mayar, use the word jammed in a sentence of your own.
Okay, wait. Backpacks. When I tried to go to school, I found that my backpack zipper was jammed.
Okay, good. Okay. Ala, use the word faded.
When I put the new jumper in the washer, its color faded.
Yes, good. Let's have Anisa for the word cracked.
Okay, be careful with that mirror. The glass is cracked.
Be careful with that mirror. Mirror, not mirror, by the way. Mirror with a stress on the first syllable. Mirror, because the glass was cracked. Okay, Malik for the word snapped. Malik.
When I wore my sandals, the straps were snapped.
Okay. Yusuf, the word scratched.
So I bought a CD, and when it arrived, the surface was scratched. It is now ruined.
Okay, scratched. We have Bisan.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, Bisan. Is this the first time for you to attend with us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You are welcome. Bisan, the word, what was uncomfortable?
Okay. When I sat on my bicycle seat, I found it uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Okay, Bisan, thanks. Hatem, the word twisted. Hatem, can you use the word twisted in a sentence of your own?
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I bought nothing coming in my mind.
Okay, who can use the word twisted in a sentence? Noor.
Should it be in the same words that it's used?
Yeah, no, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah, you can do that.
A lot of people keep doing twisted games on other to get their goals.
Okay, good job. And the word wobbly. Omar. Wobbly.
When I came to assemble the table because it came from IKEA, I noticed that the legs were wobbly and I couldn't screw them.
What was wobbly again?
When the shipment arrived from IKEA, which was a table, when I came, I was pretty happy. But when I came to assemble the table, I noticed that the legs were wobbly and I couldn't screw it tightly.
Good job. Yes, thank you very much. Good job. So let's move on. Let's move on to Exercise 1 in the second part of speaking. Exercise 1, the second part of the speaking section. There are many influences on the way people shop. How are you affected when you come to buy something? Again, when you go to buy something, what are the affecting factors that can have an effect upon your decision whether to buy that thing or not? Is it advertising? Again, when you come to buy something, what are the things that affect your decision to buy that thing or to leave it? Is it the advertising or the convenience, or is it the fashion, luxury, necessity, quality, shop service, value for money? Which of these things you think is the most important for you that lead you to take the decision of buying that thing?
The quality.
Prepare yourself. Yeah, I give you like a minute to be ready, then I take someone to share with us. And when you give an answer for that, try to elaborate your answers, explain and give examples and so on. So take just like a silent moment for you to be ready, to prepare your thoughts. Who is ready, guys? If you are ready, put up your hand. I have 3 people raising their hands. Okay, let's take Malik.
So probably the most important thing is necessity. So whether I need it or not.
If you suppose that you are shopping and you saw, let's suppose, a laptop, and you don't need it. It's a good laptop, but you do not need it. Would you buy it or not?
Like it depends. Maybe I need it, but like in other cases, if I already have one that's good, like do my job, so I won't buy it.
So what are the things that can affect your decision to buy and make you buy that thing?
Necessity, quality, all the value for money.
So all of these things, if it's necessary for you and has good quality and value for money, you buy it.
Yeah.
What about advertising? Does advertising affect you or not?
Not
if you
really.
see that thing featured all the time on Facebook and social media, does that affect your decision to buy it?
Like if I need it, or like its quality is good and like I have the money or the value for it, so I will buy it.
So you say here you do not get affected or influenced. You do not get influenced by what the others are doing.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, Shahd.
Yes. I think the most important thing is the quality, because if it's not good enough, why I would buy it? It's gonna break or it's gonna get damaged. Not that much. Necessity. I must be needing this thing, because if I'm not gonna need it, what I'm gonna waste money on it? I think advertising maybe help on it, but not the main thing that led me to buy this thing. Being convenience, it's very good thing because I'm a very hard person, so I need to be convenience first, then buy the thing. So yeah.
Great. Okay, thanks. Omar also would like to share. Okay, Omar.
So I care mostly for necessity, quality, and value for money. Necessity, necessity because why I need to spend money on something that I don't need. That could be a huge waste of money. Second thing, quality. Is it reliable? If 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 two of them are satisfied, I'll maybe I'll care more for value for money. If it was expensive, but sometimes something you'll find a product that's pretty expensive, but it deserves every penny you spend.
Okay. What about shop service? Is shop service important for you when it comes to buy something, or not that important?
It's important for me because they would help me what to pick based on my needs.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Now we move on to the following exercise. We'll skip exercise 3, sorry, exercise 2, and we'll go straight to exercise 3. Statements from A to H below relate to the topic of shopping. Decide which of the statements you agree and or disagree with. Which statement here you agree and which one you disagree with. I'm going to listen to all of you here. You choose a certain sentence, certain topic, and tell me whether you agree with that or not. The first one is shopping habits have been changed by globalization. Do you agree or disagree? Shopping can be, I'm going to read all of them through, then I listen to you. Shopping can be a form of relaxation. What do you think? The internet will eventually mean the end of shopping as we know it. People worldwide are becoming more materialistic. Shopping today is a less personal process than shopping in the past. The purpose of advertising is to inform people about what's available. Discarded packaging is causing serious environmental problems, and shopping in local markets is preferable to shop in big stores. Choose just one topic and talk about it. Express your opinion whether you agree or disagree. Okay, I start with Yusuf. Yalla, Yusuf.
All right. I
Which
basically
one,
agree with.
which
I
one you are
basically
going to share?
agree with
Which
Zara.
letter? Which sentence?
1 minute. I basically agree with all, but the one I'm willing to talk about is that people worldwide. Is it in a number D?
Letter D. Letter D. People worldwide are becoming more materialistic. Okay, go ahead.
So basically, I think it's true because people in the past used to not look at price, rather look at quality. Now people are talking about prices, trying to find something that's filled with quality yet cheap, making their search take long and be more materialistic. While price increases have influenced the materialistic behavior. I rather think that there are multiple factors other than that, such as such as teachings. Now old people flex about how much they saved in money. So it's basically not just influence from big stores, rather it's influence from the people around them, and I think that is something good.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Yusuf. For that, we'll have Rital. Rital.
Yes, may I do the number A?
Okay, shopping habits have been changed by globalization. Letter A. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I agree with that because I think that thanks to globalization, we can buy the exact same brands like Nike or Zara anywhere. It has made our our shopping habits are exactly similar anywhere in the world.
Yeah. Okay, good, thanks. Ala.
Yes, I'm gonna discussing the letter B. Yes, shopping can be a form of relaxation for some people. They felt like they want to shop more and have more things that will give them a better life. Even they do not have to buy all of these, but they found it a kind of fun and relaxation and make them more comfortable. Even they don't need it.
Okay, good job. Mayar.
Yes.
Which one are going to discuss? Which sentence here do you agree with, and which do you disagree with? Choose a topic and talk about it. Just one sentence.
Okay. I think shopping can be a form of relaxation.
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Okay. Just tell us more with that. How can shopping be a form of relaxation?
Well, because it makes people happier, and when it makes you happier, you relax, right?
Can you talk about yourself? How does shopping make you happy?
Well, whenever you want to buy something and you actually do, obviously you get happy, and joy is a form of relaxation.
When was the last time you went shopping?
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe. I bought like 2 pairs of pants. They were really
Was it
nice.
mainly for shopping or just for relaxation?
Both.
For both. Okay, thank you very much, Mayar. We move on to Anissa.
Okay, I also will talking about statement B. Okay. Yes, I completely agree. I completely agree. For me, shopping is a great form of retail therapy that helps me escape daily stress. Choosing what to buy gives me a sense of control, and even window shopping can release dopamine and instantly boost my mood, and making it a very effective way to relax.
Good job. Okay, thank you very much for that. Thanks for that input. We would like to share. Who else would like to share? Omar.
So, actually, so shopping in local markets is preferable to shopping in big stores. I can I can both agree and disagree at the same time. Let me explain. So we shopping in local markets, that things for you'd find things for cheap, but you'd get scammed a lot because there are sometimes they are located in shady places. So it's preferable to shop in big stores, which are safe, reliable, and trusted. But that would come over a huge cost. You'll need to pay you'd need to pay a lot, my buddy. So it's a double-edged sword. What we can do about it?
Okay, fine. Shahid. We will end with Shahid as a sport. We'll move on. Shahid.
Okay, I think I agree with H. Shopping is local in local market is preferable to shopping in big stores because you're gonna it's gonna be more calm and there is not a lot of people and you're gonna touch the material. You're gonna see what you are gonna buy in reality. Like you're gonna see it, and which is of course differ from seeing it online.
Now, what about the problems of big stores?
Big stores can sometimes have some noise because it's so popular, and a lot of people they just go to see the things that they are there, not just to buy it. So it's gonna be so busy and so crowded. So I prefer in a more quiet place and to take my time to buy the something, which is I need time to think and relax.
Okay, Thank you very much for this input here. Because we are about to, our session is about to run out. The time is running, it's flying, in fact. We will move to the next part, but it will be your homework. The next part will be your homework. I'm going to go to exercise 8 here. Exercise 8, guys, you have like 3 texts to read, and your homework or your task is to answer related questions in exercise 9 to what's there in exercise 8. For example, here in exercise 9, in what ways does fashion affect different aspects of our lives? In what ways does fashion affect different aspects of our lives? I need you to answer this question. One of the paragraphs, one of the 3 paragraphs there above here can be the answer for this question. This is from the point of view of the writer, but still you can have another point of view. You can still have another point of view. So again, in what ways does the fashion affect different aspects of our lives? Give an answer for that. And I advise you to read the 3 texts or scripts there just to guide you, or to like giving you ideas, or like a sample answer written by other people. Just read that. Clear?
So we read number 8, then we answer number 9.
You are going to read these three texts or 3 paragraphs. Each one of them can be considered an answer for letters A, B, or C. Each one of them can be considered an answer for that. But this is the point of view of the writer. You may have a different point of view. So mainly I need you to answer A, B, and C, to give you your answer related to A, B, and C. And my advice is to read these 3 paragraphs as a kind of getting ideas, or having an idea about, or reading a model answer for these questions.
Okay, so we're gonna read the text, then we
read the text first, read the 2 texts first, then give your answers. It's like here match each text with one of the speaking part. You are going to match, but I mainly would like to listen to your own point of view.
Okay, this is what I'm talking. We're gonna read the question and give our point of view, not the writer's one.
Yeah, this is for, but you still need to read these parts. Just read them.
Gonna read them, but we're gonna mention in the question our point of view and the writer point of view.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
But and what last thing here? Keeping up with the Joneses. What do you think keeping up with the Joneses mean? Keeping up with the Joneses. What's that?
Keeping updated.
Keeping updated. Not exactly. It's okay, but not exactly. Keeping up with the Joneses. What does it mean, guys?
Keeping up with the times and not being, not turning into an old grandpa who doesn't understand the new world.
Okay, keeping up with the Joneses, guys, mean when you are copying the other people, although there is no necessity for doing that. Suppose that your friend bought something which is classy and you would like to look classy like him. So you go and buy that thing, although you do not need it. It's just to keep up with the Joneses, just to look like classy people, no more than that.
Can it be like walk with the flow, run with the flow?
Yeah, it's like going with the crowd.
Okay.
That's keeping up with the Joneses. Okay, so that's the end of our session for today, guys. You have the homework. Please record yourself answering these questions and send that to the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you so much.
See you inshallah on next Saturday.